the parched desert sands of ancient Osirian.
Long-forgotten secrets are becoming unearthed
that could threaten the security of the entire region.
Through cursed tombs, undead crypts, and towering pyramids,
our unlikely band of heroes must rise to the challenge
and find the secrets of
the Mummy's Mask.
Last time on the Mithril Tabletop.
And you guys both immediately recognize the Rune of Conjuration. It is a summoning rune.
Gross. Cockroaches.
Habibi triggered the trap right away, and then everyone almost died. And she's like, I'm fine, guys. What are you talking about? Something does animate and jump at you, but it's not a Contempi. It is an Iron Cobra. Roll for initiative. It's the final one of the tomb. Here we go, guys.
Tariq doesn't notice. He's still, jotting down notes.
You guys have cleared the tomb, and you all level up to 3rd level.
Yay!
Hey guys, Katie here, the player and voice of the inventor, Kareth. We're about to finish the first chapter of Book 1 of The Mummy's Mask, which is insane to me. Time flies so fast sometimes. Today though, I wanted to talk to you all about why I chose Kareth as my character for this adventure path, and a little bit of his story. In my last intro that I did, you all might recall how I talked about the fireball incident from my first ever Pathfinder session with my sorcerer character from Tyrant's Grasp. That kind of leads me into why I chose Inventor. Kareth's story, which hasn't fully come out yet, is essentially he used to be a bit of an asshole until he found something he couldn't explain. We did kind of touch on this in a previous episode. He found a little magical box that none of his mundane tools could open or affect. His curiosity got the better of him, of course, so this then led him down the path of the inventor, as he tried over and over and over to invent something to open this little box. He was unsuccessful. Those continuous failures, though, led him to start researching ancient Osirian, and this instilled in him a love for the culture of Osirian that he had been throwing away for over a century. Now, though, he just wants to right his past mistakes and give back to his country the best that he can. Giving some flavor to Kareth's equipment, given he's a bit of a tinkerer, has been really fun so far, and I am really enjoying it. And, having an ability to blow things up is never a bad thing in my book. We've only given you a bit of a taste of what Kareth has to offer, though, and so have the rest of the group of misfits. So, hang around and get ready to discover what more we have to offer you as we give you Episode 10, Demoist.
I'm trying to think back here, and last week, did we end on anything interesting at all? I'm trying to think. There was.
I think someone was down.
Someone was down.
Someone.
Oh, you mean the murder? The attempted murder?
No, it wasn't.
Someone definitely did not get acid splashed on them by accident.
No.
That definitely did not happen.
Tony is doing the watching thing to Tariq, I'm watching.
Someone definitely did not have to face
Tariq be sweating.
Oh, come on. Wait, have you not...
Just saying.
Question for you, Alyssa. Have you ever went to dying ever before?
Yes.
When?
Yeah,
in real life or
died in...
Her
character died in Malevolence, remember?
Oh, that's right. I was thinking Elna. I don't know why for some reason I forgot Othello. For me, Othello just always was a ghost.
Othello actually died completely, so...
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
He came back as a ghost.
He came back and haunted
us.
us.
He came back and haunted us. It was a good haunting, All right,
Great
well,
story.
Oh my gosh.
well, that was kind of like a short campaign, like 3 to 5. So this is a much longer campaign. We're already encroaching on
Shorter
Melissa's levels.
campaign. It took months.
Also, dying is dying. I don't care how long the campaign is. You still
It's
develop a bond to your character,
Yeah.
okay?
Listen.
Mister, I'm gonna kill off my character in Doomsday Dawn.
Oh, we don't have to worry about that. Listen, it's my job as the GM to sometimes throw in those jokes every once in a while, because that's all they are. I love your characters. I want you guys to remember that at the end of the day.
You love our characters, and you want us to remember that at the end of the day. Why do you want us to remember that?
Oh.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Why?
Don't worry about it.
Oh God!
I always worry about it.
Excuse
Too many
you.
questions.
I want everyone to know
Asking
that
the
Aaron
loving
is
questions.
smart and will pick up on things like that. And then there's me. And Kepri and Tariq play a very fun duo, but I will tell you, if it wasn't for Aaron, I wouldn't pick up on half the stuff Andrew says.
I don't actually
I
say
mean,
anything here with...
you did dump wisdom.
Oh,
I did.
Which is
shit.
hilarious, given you're playing a wisdom-based druid.
No, she's talking about Ashley in real life dumping wisdom.
I'm aware of what she was talking about.
Oh,
I
man.
think he's referring to our listeners.
Yep. Oh, man.
It's fine.
That's actually a
Reference
fun
back
segue.
to what, episode 1?
Gosh. That's actually a fun
What?
segue, though.
Oh yeah, and that's how Waba introduces her to friends and coworkers, and they're like, "That's so mean."
So
No, I
mean.
don't introduce her to coworkers that way. Only friends. Friends who I know play these games. Listen, I have some coworkers who are just like, yeah, business, yeah, finances, yeah, sports cars, whoa, like those kinds of guys, and I'm like, I don't understand your culture. And then they'll like, if I said, yeah, here's my girlfriend Ashley, she dumped wisdom and dexterity, they would just look at me like, I don't understand your culture either.
I mean,
Fair point.
Well, I was going to say nice segue, but we got slightly off talking about bringing you back in. That was a nice segue
Bring it
with the
back.
sibling thing. Because,
Oh, thanks.
I don't think it works that way.
God damn it. Oh, we just started.
You love us and you know it.
I do love
We're
you
not
guys.
starting over.
I'm not starting
No.
over. I said we just started. Is what I
Oh,
said.
for some
Oh.
reason I thought you said we're starting over.
No,
I was
I'm
like, no!
keeping this. But let's do MVPs, because last week we nearly had a 5-way tie. Nearly.
Boom, bada boom.
Someone voted
5-way tie.
and broke the tie, but it was so close. Actually, I'm going to pretend that one of the votes that this winner got was the tiebreaker out of pity, but it we'll get there.
Out of pity.
What do you mean by that? I guess we'll find
We'll
out.
find
I
out
think
right
I know.
now.
I think I might know what vote you're talking.
I do. So, the MVP goes to, drumroll please, Habibi / Alyssa. For that hit and run, he really got us good today. Ha ha. Hashtag pranked. But here's the pity vote that broke the tie. I vote for Habibi, just in case Tariq acid splashes his unconscious body again.
I definitely don't know who put that one
No,
there.
I don't know either. It's a mystery for everyone. These are all anonymous. Honorable mention goes to Ashley / Kepri for being such a good sport with the Pharasma medallions and even replacing the one Tariq switched out. Some awesome sibling role-playing this session. I loved it. And that was the segue I was trying to get into.
Oh, I also love the
yeah.
sibling
Okay.
roleplay.
Because Aaron /
I think
Tariq
because-
also got an honorable mention for some hilarious roleplay moments with Kepri. Also, the story
See-
explanation for going last in initiative was chef's kiss.
See, I think it works out because Aaron and I both come from big families with lots of siblings, so I think that we just both know
Oh, yeah.
how to have that kind
Possibly.
of conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then finally, an honorable mention to Angela / Tani for smashing those bugs, protecting her friends, and being a good kitty.
yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't do your meow again.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh my gosh, that was like in sync.
It was so
Because
random.
it was so
I'm
random,
sorry.
but it was so perfectly timed.
Perfect.
I don't
No.
I don't know if Katie has like mentioned this, but I will mention this now. I will just pop out with like the most random
Yes!
Oh,
Kind of
I
how
didn't
you
notice.
rename Pokemon.
What?
She knows the names, but she refuses to use them.
Yeah? Wait, no, you don't do that?
No.
Do what?
It's not the same as nicknaming them in the game.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, so give me...
No, like, okay, so, for example, Pikachu is Pika Pika.
Oh, that's close enough.
Yeah. There's some of them that I'm just like, oh, the purple dog with the fluffy tail, or, you know, like, whatever.
Wait, purple dog?
Like, I can describe it completely, and I even get close to the name, but I just don't name it correctly.
And what's so terrible is almost every single time I know exactly which one she's talking about.
I mean, it works. I'm very good at describing them.
It's such a pet peeve of mine when we play the games.
Oh,
So we were on top of the pharaoh.
Yes, so, super quick recap.
Teabagging him.
You guys
Stand on it.
finally...
Oh my gosh.
Shush. You guys...
Sorry.
Hey. Thank you. You guys finally made your way through all of Akatepi's tomb. You journeyed through his treasure trophy room and you fought his little toy minion people. You made your way through the preparation chamber and fought some spiders and their babies. You journeyed through the Hall of Souls Crossing, bypassing the locked doors to the north, entering the false sarcophagus room, where that was a brutal fight. Whew, boy. But then you made it here, past the Chamber of Graven Goods, into Akintepi's actual burial chamber. You heaved off the sarcophagus lid, and then inside the sarcophagus, you find Akatepi's mummy. And atop the head of the mummy is this beautiful, golden, exquisite, extravagant, wonderful, glistening, another adjective here, funerary mask.
Is it moist?
It's not moist. This is what the fuck, man?
It's the opposite of moist, actually. It's very, very dry.
Very dry.
Oh gosh, if it was moist, we'd be a little
It's
concerned.
de-moist.
I quit. I'm done. Somebody else find a new GM. I'm done.
Alright, so guys, we found this funerary mask and it's moist, okay?
No, it's de-moist.
I'm sorry, it's de-moist. Okay, Andrew, you gotta come back. I can't do this.
Anyways, oh, hey, look, there's some armor in here. No idea what this armor is, though.
Thank you, Angela, for saving
It
us.
says
I see a
it says it's unusual padded armor.
Alright, so for the audience,
you say?
slow down. So for the audience, I unveiled this treasure chest on the Foundry map. This is the chest that represents all the loot that can be found in this room. Now, this armor is actually on some of these mannequins, these dummies that are kind of lining up the backside of the room. And it's this it's cotton. It's this cotton armor, but it's in perfect, pristine condition. And for the spellcasters in the party, Kepri, for example, Habibi, I think you have Detect Magic, right?
I do not have it.
Okay, so only
Prepared.
Kepri can detect the magic in this room. And
I will detect magic!
she detects magic in this room. And you guys can probably put two and two together. This cotton armor may or may not be magical, pending crafting and or magic checks.
I want to do a crafting
So
check.
should Tariq roll religion?
You know
It is
what?
a magic check.
I do believe you can roll religion to identify this armor.
Can I roll
Nature's
nature?
blind.
My crafting check is actually higher, so is my arcana.
Roll crafting it is.
I'm gonna do it anyways.
It's because it's
I'm
intelligent.
gonna do it anyways. He's gonna rely on his religion.
Religion is
That he
wisdom
just found with
based.
He's
Nethys.
got that skill now. He's gonna use
He can
it.
feel the whispers of Nethys whispering in
Can
his
he?
ears, talking about the archives.
Apparently not, because nothing popped up. Let's see. He's being left. He's being left to himself there. All right, now.
Now?
There, we
There
go.
it
Now I should have something.
Shaking my head. I'm shaking my head so hard. Anyways, can't. So, I'm just gonna go with the person who rolled the highest, Kepri, with a
Oh, hey.
27
Ah.
total, beating out Karis 13.
Oh no, that's only a 2.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Karen.
You identify this unusual padded armor as being
Oh my gosh.
creatively named Akatepi's armor. It is a +1 suit of armor.
Ooh.
+1 rune, so you can take that if you want. It is a staunching padded armor. Staunching is another potency, not a potency, it's a property rune, and it allows you to basically absorb the blood. So let's say you take some persistent bleed damage. Let's say a snake, for example, I don't know, a snake just randomly popped in my head, it's for some reason.
Mhm.
Let's say it bites you, and let's say the snake specializes in having persistent bleed damage, for just an example, and it creates a persistent bleed effect on you. You can use the staunching padded armor to automatically give you a free check to remove the persistent bleed damage without having to do so yourself.
Okay,
This
I have
also-
a question.
I have an answer.
Does it protect against tetanus?
Well,
Nailed it.
that sounds like it would be a fortitude save
Nailed
against a
it,
disease.
Aaron.
No, but your Tdap does.
Oh my gosh.
And you need one every
What a
10
nerd.
years.
Such a nerd. I thought we were the nerds here. This armor,
We're the nerds,
though,
she's the nurse.
I guess so.
Hashtag nurse life.
This Akentepi's armor does have another special bonus. It's just a passive bonus you can activate once a day. When you roll initiative, you get a +2 status bonus to your initiative roll. And it's unique to this armor only. You can upgrade the runes on the armor, and you can take the runes off, but this armor in particular is better padded armor to all the other padded armors that you might find. And of course, there are
So
other
does
stuff.
the +1 give you... Does the +1 give you, 1 to your AC? Is that what that means?
Yes, so the +1 potency
Okay.
rune is +1 to your armor class. There will eventually be resilient, which is a fundamental rune to armors that will give you a bonus to your saving throws, but that's 7th level.
Okay. Is anybody interested in this armor? I see that Kepri might be too small for it, so Tariq's gonna wiggle his way over
Wow.
toward those pieces of armor.
Now.
Kepri's gonna elbow him real quick and be like, let me try it on, gosh!
I don't need the armor, but I do eventually want to get a +1 for my armor.
Well,
Let's see.
transferring runes does
Guess-
require a crafting check.
I have
How
that.
much is a +1 rune
So
for
armor,
It is, I believe,
it is a level 5.
Yeah, it's a 5th level item. This is a powerful rune, just
It
sitting
is a
there.
5th level
Hmm.
item, and it is 100.
And Tariq's just taking the stuff off the the dummies and just holds
How
up
much
the
is it?
mail shirt to Kepri. Yeah.
So it's a 5th level item, and it is 160 gold pieces.
Sheesh.
Okay, so I'll save up to that.
Also, can we talk about how, according to this, it's also worth 290 gold pieces?
Yep.
Well, it's also unique because
Mhm.
it was his
Yeah.
armor.
Yeah,
And it's also staunching in addition to
Yeah, so you're
that as
taking
well.
the
It's a lot
+1
of
rune
gold.
price plus the property rune too.
Yep.
It's a lot of good gold right there,
Yep.
guys.
But that's not the only thing that's very expensive and valuable in this. There is another piece of treasure in this room that is also ridiculously expensive. You guys can probably guess what it is.
Funerary mask?
Tariq makes his way over to the casket. That is a shiny funerary mask.
It's the
right
thing that I
there.
had 7 adjectives
Anybody
to
interested?
describe.
But not moist. It's unmoist.
Shiny, beautiful, demoist.
Demoist. Demoist is the episode title.
Stop trying to make demoist happen.
Episode
Oh my
10,
God.
Demoist.
Demoisten me.
Oh my!
Oh, that's a Doctor.
It just gets worse.
Is that a Doctor Who
It's just
reference?
getting worse.
Anyway,
I think we should probably stop now, guys.
All right, who's getting the
we should
armor?
probably-
Are you guys
probably stop.
rolling for it?
I think. So
I mean, Tariq's technically collecting it. No one has stopped him so far.
I already said that I was
help him.
interested, but I keep getting talked over.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Quick, somebody
sorry.
else talk over Katie.
Who said they were interested?
I think it's just you and
Who
Katie.
said they were interested? Oh,
Because
Oh,
Angela said she
'cause
wasn't interested,
she
and
would.
I don't think the other two can wear light armor.
No,
Okay.
can't wear it.
That's the downside
and
of
Habibi doesn't want to
casters.
try because he can't. Habibi wear
Habibi's too
armor
giving.
Too?
He doesn't really care.
Aww.
Also, he's not going to cover up his fashion.
That's right.
Clerics are
That's a good
also
point.
untrained in light armor.
I mean, I'm sure I look good in anything, but
count us off. Oh.
All right.
I did
So
it!
Tariq,
Whoa, that die is awesome.
Tariq got
Oh
a
my gosh.
5, and Kareth got a 16.
So,
Tariq,
some of this...
Tariq kind of hands it over to Kareth and is like, I guess you could use it, old man.
Rude.
Oh, God.
Aww, Tariq,
okay,
be
so-
nice.
So a lot of this, so Tawny's going to be looking around, like, as they're debating on who gets the armor.
Opening up chests and
And
stuff.
she's going to be looking around at all the rest of the treasure. And she's going to quickly realize that there's no way that they're going to be able to carry everything up in one go.
Ah, good point.
Because she's thinking also of that other room that had, like, the carriage kind of
Yep,
thing.
the chariot.
The chariot. There we go. So she knows that they're going to have to come back to get some stuff. So we shouldn't overburden ourselves if we know we're going to have to come back anyways.
Okay, I think that's a good idea.
Digging around through some of the chests, just to enlighten some of our listeners, there was the funerary mask we already talked about in the sarcophagus. There is the armor that was on the dummy that Kareth and Tariq fought over until Kareth won. Or I guess I should say Tariq graciously, in quotation marks, handed it over to Kareth. But deeper inside some of these chests, flanking either side of Akintepe's sarcophagus, there are expensive darkwood coffers. You think that the actual chest, the box that they come in themselves, could be worth a pretty penny. There's also pouches of lapis and carnelian pendants, assorted gemstones of very many different varieties and sizes, a darkwood elixir, and a formula. It's like a little blueprint, and you're looking through it, and it's written in ancient Osiriani. But if you have someone like Habibi, who now speaks ancient Osiriani, they can translate it for you, or perhaps even you, Kareth, if you just want to roll the society check to read it yourself. You can identify this formula. But I'm just going to hand wave the check because why not?
We have someone that can read it.
Exactly. And so this is a formula for oil of potency.
Can I have formula, please?
Oil of
What
potency,
does that do?
if you're curious, it's a consumable oil, kind of like a potion. You slather it, this big, thick, viscous oil, onto a weapon or a suit of armor, and it becomes either a +1 striking weapon or a +1 resilient armor for 1 minute. So if you know you're about to walk into the boss room, blub, 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 walk in, slay queen.
Make it moist.
It's moist.
Make it
No,
moist.
stop it. No more moist. God damn it. Ugh.
Can you imagine my great axe being a +1?
A +1
gonna be
striking.
soon.
Gosh.
Because striking doubles your, well, in this case, doubles your damage dice. But on top of all the treasure, you can see pouches of just so many coins. There's a platinum piece, 37 gold pieces, 21 silver pieces, and 90 copper pieces, all scattered around through either of these chests. This is the treasure haul. This is the what's it called? What's the word called?
The treasure.
No, this is the
The gold
Treasure?
mine?
Motherlode.
I have no
Oh.
idea.
Got it.
Okay, I was like, what in the world are you trying to say?
I was thinking, my mind was going all to like the Wild West, like gold rush stuff. I'm like, okay, it's some sort of Wild West term. Why can't I don't know. I'm thinking motherlode because, excavating. Never mind, ignore me.
Interesting.
I can carry the mask. I have enough, I'll be right at encumbered, but I should be fine.
All right, go for it.
So I will carry the mask.
Let me look.
There's a pretty pendant that Tariq finds and holds it up to Kepri. He says, "Hey, Kepri, would you like a pendant? This looks really pretty."
Ooh, what is it?
Carmelian and
Lapis.
lapis.
Lapis is, I
Is
think,
it lapis or lapis?
lapis. And lapis
Because
is
I'm
like
thinking Spanish.
lapis
It's a
lazuli
specific
is
blue
like
that ancient Egyptians could use. It's a very,
Oh, okay.
very stark blue color.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
it's like the I don't know if it's it's what people used to call like Egyptian blue, but it's like a very vibrant blue, like it's aggressively
Oh, okay.
blue.
It's
Yeah, so he's gonna
gorgeous.
hold it up to his sister and see if she likes it.
I do like it. Can I have it?
And he kind of looks at everybody else, just to see if anyone objects.
Yay!
A lot of this we're going to be handing over, right? Like for...
That's up to you guys. There's no... So, you remember, there's no...
But not all of this stuff is, like, stuff that needs to be kept on records. I mean, this seems like... It says it's a common necklace, so that's not, like, really going to be like, oh, this was in Aketepe's tomb, that people are going to be like, oh, cool.
Well, I mean, it's...
But, like, the mask, maybe.
Right,
but...
so, like,
sure.
all this stuff is, like... You remember, there's going to be an auction in 6 days, because today is coming to a close. But in about 6 days, there's going to be an auction. Whatever you guys want to sell, you can sell to the highest bidder. So it's instead of... You can sell right now to a merchant and get the money now. Or you can wait and maybe you can get a little bit more money if you sell to in the auction. People might fight over it. And like for example, this pendant, it has the Akintempi family seal on it. It has like the Eye of Horus on it. It's like all this nice regalia. It's a little bit more beautiful than just a 5 gold piece necklace. So if you sell it in this auction, maybe somebody who really wants Osiriani treasure might pay 6 or 7 gold pieces for it.
Well, also, I personally think it would be a good idea to make sure somebody who's going to take good care of it and maybe put it on, kind of present it or put it in a museum or something should have it. That way they can show a little more about Akintepe and his family and his legacy.
Yeah, and I'm sure once Tariq is able to kind of copy the information he wants from those books that they found, that it would be really nice to kind of like put them together, almost kind of like a collection, to have his Akintepe's funerary mask along with like basically his biography.
That would be cool.
And war book and stuff.
It belongs in a museum.
Real quick, since I now have the other armor, I went ahead and put my previous armor in the chest if anyone wants it. Just studded leather armor, but I don't know if it's an upgrade for anybody.
It's actually more protection than the one that you... Well, I think it's more protection than the one you have right now. Because what you have is padded and armor.
Yeah, but it's also
so even
plus
though it has like that +1.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, but
rune.
That's true. I guess with the
bonus to
+1,
initiative.
it's better.
Yeah. So it doesn't change.
So
his
it's
armor
not
class.
like, in other words, it's not a useless armor. Someone else is trained in armor. I already have studded because I'm a stud.
Get out of here. So I think the only
that was
person,
terrible. I know.
The only other person here who can wear light armor, because I think Tawny's good on her armor. Habibi is a cloister cleric, so he won't be able to wear armor. But Kepri, you're a druid. Druids are actually trained in light armor, so you can wear it if you wanted.
We could adjust the size and everything. Like, we could take it with us. And, when we go back to the hotel, we could take some measurements. But I'm sure between the people that know how to craft, we can get a nice piece of armor.
I would agree with that.
Not a thing.
No. It's called flavor. Come on. What are you doing during this downtime? I'm resizing my leather armor. What are you doing? Something mechanically useful.
How's that not a thing?
Meantime,
like,
Alyssa's over here.
It's leather armor. It's not like we have to like forge it in a fire. It's leather armor.
Snip, stitch. Good to go.
I already took it, but I can't take anything else or I'll be encumbered.
You'll be fine. Who cares? You'll be fine.
No, because you, Mr. GM, have ulterior motives.
I would never have an ulterior motive, ever. Alright, so are you guys...
Let's go, guys.
Are you guys done with this room?
Did we want to take the Darkwood coffer, or just leave it since it's only 5?
I mean, it's only 5 pieces.
It also doesn't weigh anything.
Gold pieces.
So I'm gonna take
Are we gonna take this? I'm gonna take it. Alright. Tariq is gonna like just jot down a couple more notes that he missed as everyone was fighting Cobra and kind of note some of the things that they took for inventory, and then he's gonna close his journal and put it back in his bag and go, well, you all ready to head out? I know I could use a good sleep.
Yeah, I think it's time to rest, and honestly, I think I'm starting to run out of steam and spells.
What? Psh, no. Don't be ridiculous. Alright, so
Gosh,
semi-fast forwarding you guys here a little bit. Assuming you guys don't want to do anything, you can stop me at any time. You guys make your way back through the Akintepe's tomb. You go through the false burial chamber. You go through the Hall of Souls crossing. You look at yourself through the Chamber of Reflection, into the foyer, down the trapped corridor, and now you find yourself back in this lower shaft room again. The rope from when you guys were here several sessions ago, I think session 5, if I remember correctly. So 5 weeks ago.
Yeah, because that was the chicken one.
Yeah, it was. So you guys find your way back here, and you still see the long rope you had tied up from before still here. However, since the door has been opened and this shaft leads directly outside, it starts getting hot and dry in here. It's almost as if you guys are kind of like in an oven. It's like, if you had a way of measuring it, it'd probably be around 100 degrees Fahrenheit in this room right now. It's getting kind of uncomfortable, and you probably want nothing more than just to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, well, Tawny is going to go last, and she is going to carry Ramses up.
Aw, thanks.
Just sling him around your shoulders like a scarf.
Yeah.
Tawny's the best.
But, Peppery, I would like it if you would explain that to Ramses so he doesn't think that I'm just, like,
Oh, okay.
throwing him around like a sack of potatoes.
Alright, let me... Ramses, everything's gonna be okay. Oh, good boy. He's gonna be wagging his tail because he's a good boy. Tawny's gonna be awesome and help you up, okay? I'll be at the top waiting for you. He's good.
Okay. Tawny's also, so while people are going to start going up, she's going to be under the opening, just in case, like, they slip.
All right.
And she can catch them to at least take some of the damage.
Right.
Tawny is such a badass, okay? Can we all just appreciate that for a second?
Everyone loves Tawny. All right, so who's gonna go up first?
I can.
Tariq can go up first.
Or Tariq. Go Tariq.
Okay, Tariq can go up first and then, like, kind of help everybody, like, get up the last little bit. If in case they slip, because it's kind of hard. I don't know if you, when the last time in gym class you all been climbing a rope, but it's kind of hard when you get to the top to kind of, like, pull yourself over. You never had to do that in gym? Really?
I also never had to do that.
It's hard. It's
Oh my
very
gosh.
hard. So I will remind you guys from last time we were down here, when you guys descend down this rope, it kind of goes out at an angle and then bends back around 90 degrees just to go back down this shaft. It's not a perfectly vertical shaft. It is broken out a little bit to make it harder for people to climb in and out. That being said, it's also a much higher DC. When you guys were climbing down so you don't fall, you rolled a DC 10. This time, the check is 5 harder. Now, the good news, bad news. The good news is you guys did level up. So you guys increase all your proficiencies by 1. If you were trained in athletics, that's an extra bonus to your athletics. If you're not trained, that's still the same bonus you had last time, too. So, Tariq, that being said, give me your athletics check.
He's pretty sore and now it's hot, so his hands are kind of like sweaty, and so he tried to like first climb up that rope and he only got a 14, and I already know that's not high enough, and so he's sliding down a little bit, kind of rubs his moist hands on his rope, bends down, gets a little bit of dirt on them to get a little bit of traction or friction, and then he's going to try this again.
Kareth reaches over and pats him on the shoulder as a motivation.
And he does one better at 15.
But that makes sense.
Is indeed enough that you can climb up out of this shaft.
Okay.
Like I said, it was 5 higher. So it's DC 15, you come up here, and now that you're up above the surface, you slowly climb up, and it takes you a while, at least like 10 minutes or whatever. You're probably climbing up, you have to take a break, and you climb up all the way up to the top of this shaft, and you're probably pouring sweat. It's super hot, even though it's a dry heat, but your body just needs to cool down quickly. And you can see briefly outside into the sand, and you can see that the sun is slowly setting. And I said my thing. It's just hot. It's hot, and we're done. Moving on.
Tariq's gonna take his backpack off, kind of like wipe his brow, and he's gonna shout down. He's like, "All right, I'm up. Next person."
I guess I can try it. This'll go great. So great. Alrighty.
It's just an athletics check.
Yeah. Alright, here I go. That's a 5 on the die for an 11 for the first attempt. He tries to get all fancy with
Everybody too sweety.
he
moisten your hands in the mud.
No. He tries to get
saw
fancy with
Habibi
it, try to
said
like
that.
jump up to grab it to get like a head start on it, and just like misses. But since he's like light on his feet, still manages to land on his feet just barely. And he's gonna try again with a 3 on the die for a 9.
Oh my gosh.
Here we go. Try number 2.
Kareth, if you don't get it this time, we're gonna let someone else go.
I got this. I
And
got this.
And we'll circle back to you.
Relax. I got this. I'm a professional, okay? I'm not a professional.
Kepri, Habibi.
That was another 11, for those wondering.
So Kareth is just up here like, okay, I got this.
Everyone watching him struggle.
His arms are just too skinny.
Okay.
And a 12 also isn't going to do it, so he's going to go into the corner.
Oh,
Just sit down on the ground and just, like, slowly pet
Wallow.
Ramses.
All brains and no brawn.
Did put some points into strength, just 1.
Okay, well, how's Kepri, Habibi, or Ramses for that matter going to get out of here? Because Tawny said she was going to be the last one out, right?
Well,
I'm taking
Tawny's gonna
Ramses.
carry Ramses.
Okay, well then, how are Kepri and Habibi going to get out?
Well, Habibi, you can go if you want.
Sure, I'll try.
Okay, so can I come over and give them a boost?
A boost still wouldn't help them climb the 60 feet up the shaft.
That's okay.
But would it help
Tawny,
them,
I can
like,
try.
get
I can
started?
try, Tawny.
I love the flavor of this, by the way. So Kareth is like struggling over here, and Tawny's like, "You can do it, man. You can do it." Habibi comes up, and is like, "Oh, here, you want me to help you up? I got you, Habibi."
BFF4L.
I mean, for real.
Okay, so Habibi's gonna
Just
try
no
to pump himself
hesitation.
up. He's gonna like do some little jumps and. All right, I rolled a total of 21.
A 21 is sufficient for you to climb out on the first try.
Yes.
Bye, Habibi.
Okay.
Showed up
Tawny,
like
I
this.
did it.
Kareth, would you like to try again?
He gives Ramses one more pat, and then goes over to give it another shot. No, that's a 3 for a 9.
Oh my god.
Kareth, what is wrong
My
with you?
luck is in full force tonight.
Just use a hero point.
No!
Alright, fine.
Why would I use a hero point when I can just re-roll until I get it?
It's true. It's true. You know what? Just for you, I'm
You
going to
just
make you
want me
roll
to use
3
it.
times just to see how far you fall.
Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it this time. That is a 12. I got over a 10 this time.
For
An
a
18.
18. There you go. 18.
Finally.
Gets you
I
up
did it!
here, and Kareth collapses on the ground. He's like,
Poor Kareth.
This is super heavy
Okay.
breathing.
Kepri, your turn.
Alright, Kepri's gonna do things a little differently because Kepri really wants to turn into another animal. So if it's okay with you, I would like to turn into let's do a slithery snake, and I'm gonna climb up there.
Oh, I thought she was about to do a spider, and I was about to be like, zoop, zoop, zoop.
Like, why did I get fatigued? What did you put on me?
So, meanwhile, while Kepri is over here being amazing and shapeshifting into a snake, I should say, Kareth is over here getting all these conditions added on him.
Oh, poor Kareth.
I added.
Why did you make me unconscious?
You collapsed. You're falling asleep.
I'm fine.
Look,
Oh my god.
Kepri's a snake.
So I just imagine like Kepri going, "Hey Tawny, watch this," and then her neck just starts elongating, her entire body, her torso, her legs, and then suddenly she gets skinnier and skinnier until she wraps up, and these green scales form around her, and she forms into this giant snake, and then just starts slithering up this rope like.
I just want everyone to know right now Kepri is excited because she's tall.
She's tall. But
Oh my gosh.
Kepri effortlessly, with a climb speed, manages to slither her way up the rope and pops up atop this shaft. I'm curious how Tariq, Habibi, and Kareth are reacting to this.
Habibi kind of like
Well-
jumps into the next room over because he's like, I just had that experience with a snake getting too close.
And then
Tariq
Kepri-
kind of, at first Tariq is like, whoa, oh, I think that might be Kepri, Habibi.
Kepri's gonna nod her head and wave her little tail.
I'm glad
Yep,
you
that's Kepri.
distinguished that.
Oh,
Nod
yeah,
her head,
definitely.
wave the tail.
That's definitely
I'm just
Kefri.
imagining a snake.
I've never seen a snake do that.
Back and forth.
Kareth just kind of like looks over, tilts his head like, huh, and then reaches over and just pats the Kepri snake on the head.
Yay, Kepri's gonna smile with those little fangs sticking out and then stick her tongue out.
Oh, God.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Tawny's gonna go over to Ramses, give him, a couple little pats, and then she's going to put him over her shoulders.
Go,
All
Tawny,
right.
go.
Fireman shoulder. This is going to make the check harder for sure. So roll me a DC 20 athletics check.
So Tawny doesn't go anywhere the first time.
Oh no, what'd you roll?
She's got it. I rolled a natural one.
Oh.
So she's got it. Like she put Ramses up there, but Ramses is kind of like he trusts Tawny, but of course he's gonna be, he's a dog. He's gonna be moving around.
Yep.
So like, Ramses, stop. It's okay. I got this. And I'm gonna roll a 13 on the die for a 24.
A 24 is enough to climb yourself up out of the shaft with Ramses on your back.
Yay! Ramses is safe. Thank you, Tawny. I know Kepri can't talk right now, but Kepri is like bouncing up and down as a snake.
Well, you can dismiss the spell
You
whenever
could
you want.
dismiss it.
Oh, right!
She was just hanging out in the snake form.
Forever
enjoying
in the snake
life.
form.
And we're back. Thank you.
Very welcome. All right, let's get out of here, guys. I need some fresh air.
We can see how our jerky's doing.
Oh god.
That's-
Oh
I
my
mean, it is
gosh.
pretty warm out.
It's true.
We could
It's
check
true.
on that.
You know what? Roll me either a Kepri or just Kepri. Roll me a nature or survival check to see.
I will gladly roll a nature check.
Oh, to see how much.
Sure, yeah. Let's see how many
How much
rations you're
chicken
able to keep.
jerky did we get? How much chicken jerky did we get? We want all the yummy chicken.
All right. So
That doesn't sound reassuring.
it's been a day, so the chicken is just warm and dry, but not jerkified yet.
Okay, so we need to leave it for a little bit.
Just a little bit longer. In context, in mechanical terms, you rolled a natural one, and so
Oh gosh!
What did Tariq roll?
a 5.
Oh my goodness,
Did
guys!
we roll nature check
Yeah,
or survival?
Oh, I thought you said survival.
nature or survival, either or.
I got a 0 in
Oh,
both, but I'll
well.
try and help.
Nope, and nope. Cool. Glad that we got that done.
Okay, we'll come
An
back,
8,
guys. I mean,
a
we
4,
have to
a
come
7.
back. We'll check on it when we come back.
Okay, I just really
Alright.
like chicken.
All right. Well, you guys finally, successfully, without any issues at all, mind you, make your way through
not at all.
Akentepe's tomb and can finally successfully check that off as explored the tomb of Akentepe.
Yay! Let me go to my journal. Quest log. Oh, that's to explore the
The
necropolis.
Skyrim sound of completing.
Oh, yeah.
And then you come across someone else and you pick up 5 other quests.
And
Exactly.
then you get attacked.
Funny you should mention getting attacked, Katie.
No,
God.
no.
Yes.
I didn't
No.
mean it.
No.
So I rolled
Um,
on the random encounter table, and normally it's just like a no encounter type deal if you roll well enough, but like this time, the dice gods deem it a time for an ambush, let's say. You guys are making your way through the necropolis back to the
we
city
just
of the
want to
living.
go to sleep.
No sleep yet! You're making your way through the necropolis back to the city of the living, and you get the sense that the necropolis was sleeping before now, but now it seems to be awake. These adventurers raiding the tombs here, the empty market stalls, the abandoned homes and houses, they all seem to cause all these undead and all these living creatures throughout the entire necropolis to emerge and become more active. You see these foul, blue-skinned, pointy-eared, elf-looking undead approach you from either side, one to the north and one to the south. I'll take you to the map. Let's all roll
Take
for
us to the
initiative.
map.
Gosh dang it.
oh, this is where I murdered chickens.
It is a
Bark,
similar
bark.
street, yes.
This is why we have chicken jerky that's still curing.
And as you guys are rolling initiative, you can see the one to the south kind of like licking its dagger. It's like swaying its dagger side to side, and it licks it with its long, like purplish tongue, and it goes, "Oh, I've been waiting for some fresh meat."
I have some chicken jerky curing over there and can share.
And the one to the north is just kind of like.
Oh, so he's dumb.
I may or may not have just decided to inspire these by Ed and Shenzi from The Lion King.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I won't take credit for those characters. Disney, don't sue us. All right, perfect.
I wouldn't be laughing. You guys go last.
For once.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. So, speaking of which, they didn't roll too good. I got a 12 and a 10 for both of my undead creatures, but Kepri with a 27 start us off round 1. What do you got for me?
Kepri has no idea what the weaknesses or immunities or anything is. And she's like, you know what? I'm tired. I want you all to just back off. And she's just going to electric arc both of them because she's within range.
Are you really? I thought I put you guys far enough away. God damn it.
No, look, I'm in range 25, 30.
Oh,
Hey,
off.
that's meta knowledge. You're not supposed to know how far they can electric arc.
All right. Well, it's just as well because I didn't manage it. So
you messed up anyway, so zippity zap, don't look back, hit both of them.
All right, well, one of them failed, but the other one succeeded. I got a 22 and then an 18. Now that you guys all leveled up, your DCs, both you and Habibis, bump up to 19, which is pretty good. So I will take...
Pretty good. Would Tariq's also be going up?
Yes, it does.
That has
Everyone's
spells.
everything goes up. So the guy to the south takes full damage, but the guy to the north takes only half damage.
Let's talk about how I have a 2d4 plus 4 and rolled a frickin' 7.
Yeah, it's not great.
That sounds about right.
I mean, you rolled a 1 and a 2, so...
Yep.
Yeah. Oh well. You have one action remaining.
I do have one action remaining.
And Ramses seems eager.
I know, I was about to say, let's activate Ramses. So Ramses is going to move up toward the ghoul up north from him. So Ramses, let's move up here. And Ramses is going to use Jaws.
All right, a jaw strike on the undead to the north. That, yeah, you guys already know it's a ghoul.
I rolled, yeah, because it says so.
I know. All right, what'd you get?
Anyway, 24.
A 24 is a hit. Very nearly a crit.
Why did I roll another 7?
But this is much better, though, on the 7. This is a 5 out of an 8.
That's true. But anyway, so that will be 7 points of damage for
Perfect.
you.
This guy up to the north is already looking kind of beat up. But you know what? I'll be fine. I'll live forever. It is your turn, Tawny.
Go, Tawny, go!
So can I bashing charge the ghast?
I think bashing charge only works on structures, I believe, right?
You smash, bust, and charge through solid obstacles without hesitation.
Okay. If you're,
They look pretty solid to me.
that's fair. If your movement passes through or ends an adjacent door, window, fence, wall, or similar obstacle, you can attempt an athletics check to force open with a +1 bonus. All right, so here's what I'm willing to do. There is a stall to the next to him. You can bashing charge through that, and then end up on the other side and be flanking with him.
Yeah, that way you don't have to like use up all your move to go around that booth.
Yeah, but I would still have to... I mean, I guess I could not rage, but...
But what's the fun in that?
Now here's the thing, it did
Cannot
say it had
rage.
to open the obstacle, and Tawny could be just trying to open one of the monsters.
Open one of the monsters. So graphic.
Have you guys all seen The Incredibles 2?
Yes.
There's the
Well, yeah, but it's been forever.
the blue guy who's like crush is like, so what about you? Can you try to like uncrush this like pipes? Like uncrush? I can't uncrush. What about you? Use your muscle. Anyways, never mind. That's just what I'm thinking. I was like, not rage? How can I not rage? It's so outlandish.
Man. So I can either go up north, rage, and be able to attack with my rage, or I can take 2 actions and get to the one to the south, which I he's talking, so he seems more intelligent to me, and so he seems like he's going to be the one that's going to make more, I guess, plans. You know what I mean? Fine. I'll use 2 actions to get down to him in the south.
All right.
Tawny, you're awesome.
And as you approach, this undead smells so bad of decay and rot. I need you to roll me a fortitude save against their stench.
Oh no.
I rolled a 19 on the die for a 27.
All right, fine, never mind. Why bother asking a barbarian? All right, final action.
She's gonna swing. I can't wait until I can get wounded rage.
Level 4.
It's coming.
All right, what'd you get?
13 on the die for a 22.
A 22 hits. Roll your damage.
16 points of damage.
Fantastic. That is 16, Jesus Christ, points of damage. Even without rage, you hit like a truck. Now, Katie expects me to say, Kareth, it's your turn. However,
I don't like you.
before Kareth can go, from the shadows to
rude.
the east,
Oh,
another
that's
ghoul
a
erupts.
trick.
Okay, Scar.
It is going to swift leap, where it can jump basically half of its speed. So it just leaps over all of these banisters and
obstacles,
markets, and all that stuff, and it lands right here, and it kind of just lands right in front of Habibi. Its hand in between its crouched feet, and goes, "Oh, you look so tasty." And it spends its second action going up. Am I doing a good job creeping you guys out?
Yep, but I don't think in the way you're meaning to.
Oh no. Well, it's gonna take a jaw strike to Habibi.
Oh my gosh.
He was just right there. So,
Tawny's freaking out in the chat.
How's a 27 grab ya, Habibi?
Oh my gosh.
That's exactly a crit.
No!
We just wanted to go to bed.
Well, I have good news. I have very good news for you.
He's gonna go to sleep, isn't he?
Ghouls don't deal that much damage. So you're only going to take...
That's not what you have to worry about.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're going to take 10 total for the critical hit, right? That's easy, right? That's all that happens on a ghoul bite attack.
Oh no, he has that voice,
wish.
guys.
I need you to roll me 2 very important fortitude saves after that. 1 against a disease and 1 against paralysis.
Okay, so the first one, I rolled a total of 25.
So you're fine against the disease.
Oh.
Go, Habibi,
now.
go!
Oh, the second one, I rolled an 18 total.
18 total is still a success, and you managed to
Yes!
stave
Good.
off the paralysis from this ghoul. Now, Kareth, it's your turn.
Good job, Habibi. So I can easily get around Habibi and the ghoul to... I can stand here, right?
To the east?
Yeah.
Yes, you can stand right there flanking with Habibi against the ghoul. Yes.
Okay. So Kareth is going to very quickly, because he now has the fleet feet, so he has a speed of 35 feet now.
You've got
so
feet.
he is moving to the north and then to the east to flank with the ghoul that tried to hurt our dear cleric. So that's action number 1. Action number 2, let's try an overdrive.
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
So now at level
He has
13.
increased.
Yep, it's 18 is the now current new DC for level 3.
Oh boy, so close to a crit. Alright, that is a 14 on the die for a 25, which is just a success, unfortunately.
Alright.
So let me drag that on. And now I am going to attack this motherfucker.
So we said the fantasy was that your leaf, your staff, your branch staff spins, right, when you kick it into overdrive?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you see like the leaves kind of twirling around. You see other gears like through. I imagine there's like maybe openings on like the shaft of the spear.
Oh, and the gears
to
start
where
like
there's
glowing
like inner
from it.
workings.
So they start like grinding together and they start glowing.
Yep. Alright, so now I'm going to attack this motherfucker. That is going to be a 15 on the die for a 23 to hit.
Jesus. With flanking, that is just shy of a crit. but you can go
Damn
ahead
it.
and take your damage.
Aw, so close.
I know.
That is 7 total points of damage, 3 of which is cold.
Cold, you say? Oh, it doesn't matter to this. Never mind. I always have to be careful because some undead are resistant to cold, and I can never remember which ones. But no, that's fine. It just takes the full damage. That's all of your actions. I believe it is now Tariq's turn. What do you got for me?
Oh, is it actually his turn this time?
Yeah, well, no, I was interrupting your turn. It's Tariq's turn.
Wow, rude.
Go Tariq.
So Tariq is actually going to use his first second level spell called
Get
Loose
'em.
Times Arrow. And you're going to see he's going to kind of bring his staff into the ground and almost kind of create this like shock wave of time. And everyone is going to get a quickened action, which gives them an extra action for stepping or striding. So now everyone's going to have a chance to move and have 3 additional actions. So he's going to start with that, and in his last action, he is going to go ahead and cast Shield.
All right, fantastic. So you raise your shield after slamming your staff into the ground. Boom, burst, ripple in time. Everyone gets an extra action. First one to take advantage of that might be Habibi. You have an extra action you can use to stride or step. You have 4 actions otherwise. What do you want to do?
Habibi's just going to step over here by Tariq. Like, hey, Tariq, I'm trying to get away from this guy.
That's
All
fair.
Not a good time. Not a good time. And then he's going to do what Capri did and do electric arc against the one to the east that attacked him and the one to the north by Ramses.
Electric Art Club.
Boom.
All right. They are quite nimble, even being such low levels, and they both succeed. 24 and 20 total,
Well,
respectively. So they only take half damage.
They suck, that's for sure. They don't succeed.
Exactly.
All right. Didn't mean to do that. Let's take half damage from both of you guys, not full damage. So 3 points of damage after having that. You have 1 action remaining.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because you're quickened.
I'm going to throw up my shield.
All right,
Nice.
Same thing. Taking a note from Tariq, you raise your shield. Now it's my turn. All right.
Oh no.
This guy over here is going to
Over where?
Yeah,
to
but
the-
say,
sorry.
what's-
the guy to the north is going to kind of like lick its bloodied fingers, and it's going to dig in to Ramses. It's going to take
No.
all 3 actions, just basically attacking Ramses.
No.
First attack, jaw strike to the face on Ramses, 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, I need Ramses to roll me 2 very important fortitude saves.
Alrighty, here's fortitude number 1. Well, we're gonna hero point
Oh,
that
no.
because I'm not letting my dog die.
What was it?
It was a 5 on the die for a 12.
Yeah, you definitely want to hero point that.
Yep, reroll using a hero point. Oh, not 1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, crap, though. Well, I have to keep it. It's an 8.
All right, I will just make a note of that real quick.
Oh no.
Ramses is now inflicted with ghoul fever, and currently he is just a carrier, but I need him to roll another fortitude save.
Well, this one I could have used the first frickin' time. 18 for a 25.
18 means he is not paralyzed. The ghoul is going to then swing at him after licking its fingers, like I said, to roll a 19 on the die for a total of 24 against Ramses. Did I give you the damage
That
last
hits.
time? I didn't give you the damage
Nope,
last time. I'll just
you
bring
did
them all together
not.
at the same time.
I was trying to kill the
you
dog
did.
here.
You totally did.
You can't kill the dog, Andrew.
Well, the first time I rolled minimum damage, so the bite only did 2 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
It'll live
I
forever.
can do that.
The claw, on the other hand, dealt.
And it wasn't a crit. It's not a crit.
No.
I have an 18 armor class for Ramses.
The claw dealt 5 slashing damage.
All right, still doing fine.
Oh, that's
still
not
doing
too
fine,
bad.
except
That's
for I
not too
have
bad.
I'm a carrier of ghoul
Yeah.
fever. That's not great.
And the final attack, probably not going to be great. I have a +1 bonus to this. I rolled another 19. I swear to God, I could take screenshots for this. A 20 total to hit Ramses.
Yes, it hits.
And minimum damage this time, you take 2 points of slashing damage. But I need Ramses to roll me 2 very important fortitude saves.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
All fortitude saves. That's what ghouls are.
Hey, 19 this time for a 26.
Roll it again.
And then this one.
So even their claw strikes are disease.
14 for a 21.
A 21 is also fine. Yes. Oh, ghouls.
Oh, thank God.
Everything is diseases on ghouls. Well, it's mostly paralysis.
Ghouls aren't like necessarily strong. It's the things that they can do to you with each attack.
Yep.
It's consistent.
Like there was one campaign where my character was paralyzed for the entire fight because I got paralyzed and then I couldn't unparalyze myself.
And I'm eager to repeat that process. Gassed to the south, facing Tawny. Tawny, mano y mano, one-on-one, jaw strike to the face. Let's go start off strong. Never mind, I rolled a 2. So this is where the luck. This is where the luck that Ramses was supposed to taking. Okay, 3. So it sees Tawny constantly like dodging and like deflecting its attacks, and it's not dumb. It's going to spend its final action retreating, and it's going to run.
Nope.
No.
Is it a reaction?
No, I thought it was a reaction. My catfolk dance.
Your catfolk dance, I do believe, is an action you have to prepare.
Yeah.
All right, so it runs to the east, kind of behind this market stall. It looks like it's running towards Kareth. It is Kepri's turn.
Oh no.
What would you like to do?
Oh no.
Kepri's mad. She's watching this stupid thing hit her dog. Ugh. That's her angry voice.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Let's see. What do I want to do here? Alright, I would like to do Acid Arrow on the ghoul that is hurting Ramses, the one toward the north.
Sure thing. Ramses is in the way a little bit, so it will add +1 to the ghoul's AC, but other than that, go for it.
That's fine. Go for it. A 15?
A 15, unfortunately, is just too shy. It is going to miss. You see this acid arrow, this arrow of pure liquid, just kind of like fly right past the ghoul.
Well, I wasted that. Alright, I'm going to activate Ramses, and we're going to do a couple things here, because I do have the quickened. So I'm going to use a free action to move after he does this. So for his first action, we're going to use Jaws.
Okay. I assume on the ghoul to the north that's been harrying him?
Yeah, because he just hurt Ramses, so Ramses is gonna bite him. I would too, Ramses. I would too. And I bet a 13's not gonna hit.
13, unfortunately, is going to miss.
Well, we can do one more Jaws attack and then we'll move with our free action. -5 for the second one. Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit, actually.
Woo! Okay! And then our damage is gonna be 5.
Alright, 5 points of damage is just enough. Oh, no, not just enough. This thing is just barely standing. It has 1 hit point left. I thought for sure that was going to take it out.
And Ramses is gonna move a little bit out of the way.
You have 1 action left because you are also quickened.
Oh, so I can move too? Yeah, let's go flank with Kareth.
Alright, fantastic. So you step bravely in the face of danger, flanking with Kareth. It is now Tawny's turn.
Tawny, this gas just, walked away from her, and she's just like, what the fuck?
Get back
And
here!
she is going to rage.
Fair.
She did the thing!
And she is going to chase after him.
Also fair.
How dare!
Which is your bonus action.
And then, so now I have 2 actions left.
Yep.
And so here we go.
Come on, miss.
10 on the die for a 19.
A 19 is barely going to hit.
Yes!
That does hit, though. And
16 points of
yep,
damage.
that's what I thought. My ghoul, gassed, actually, is dead. And he didn't even get close enough to get the stench on freaking Kareth. I was hoping the aura would get so close. No, he died just too shy. You have 1 action remaining, though.
She's gonna deliberately step on this ghoul as she walks north to get, in better range of these other 2 ghouls.
Fantastic. All right. We're going to go with this ghoul that is currently being flanked by Kepri and Kareth with Ramses to the north. He's going to look to his injured ghoul brother to the north as well and goes, it's not worth it. Run for your life. And he's going to, you know what he's going to do, actually? Just before he leaves, he's going to slash at Kareth to try and hopefully get a paralysis going before he leaves. So slash attack on Kareth. Nope, 3 on the die. He's too nervous. And then he is going to spend his next 2 actions, 30 movement speed each. He's going to run 60 feet away and fly off the map. It is now Kareth's turn. What would you like to do? He has 1 hit point left.
Oh, you know what? In that case, you know what we're gonna do?
Uh-oh.
Let's get funny with it. Let's get fun with it. We're gonna use our Elemental Wrath ability and cast the Fire Splash.
Oh, no.
Oh, my.
Alright, go for it.
Watch out for Ramses.
Well, he's out of range.
Coming from someone who...
He's out of range of the splash.
Good, because he's already injured.
Watch you get a natural 20 on this one.
A 19 on the die for a 28.
A 28's a crit anyways. It doesn't matter.
Nice.
I mean, I rolled minimum damage, though.
That's alright.
Crit.
So,
crit.
1 hit point.
How does
He
he
takes
die?
1 point of damage and then some. And then you just see him kind of like, he turns around to like see his companion or whatever run away from the bat. It's like, why are you running away from the? And then he just sees this fireball approaching his eyes, and you just see like he's like, oh, what? It just lands right in his square, explodes. You see sparks fly on either direction all around him as he just like and disintegrates into a pile of ash. That is the end of the session. That is the end of part 1 of book 1. And I'll see you guys next week.
What happens to Ramsey?
No, not without a new level up.
Aw, come on!
No, you already leveled up.
We totally did enough
Totally
to be level
deserve
4.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, we
get out
totally
of here.
deserve that. We climbed up a really, really long shaft, okay? Like,
Yes.
such hard work. Ask Kareth.
Kareth tried, and he succeeded after a few tries.
I think
Quite
it
a
was, what,
few.
7?
Around
7 tries?
Something.
7 or 8.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Hello everyone. Last week, all of our players took their characters to a new level. Level 3. Next week, we'll be releasing a discussion to you with how our players went about their level up. Also, as highly requested by some of our fans out there, we will also be posting our character sheets on our various social media platforms, so make sure that you like and subscribe to us so you can get to see those. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, and Instagram. Or always feel free to email us at themithraltabletop@gmail.com. For now, though, we hope that you guys enjoy seeing the new feats, spells, and abilities as our players work to close the book on Chapter 1 of The Mummy's Mask. Music and sound effects are provided to you by Envato Elements. The Mummy's Mask is copyright 2014. Mummy's Mask images, characters, and artwork are a trademark of Paizo Incorporated.